officers in Trinidad and Tobago accused of holding the nation to ransom. And in sport, Kieron Pollard half-century seals a win for Dhaka Dynamites in the Bangladesh Premier League. I'm Ricardo Roberts, and this is Caribbean in 10 for Wednesday, November 15th. I'll be back with the details after the break.
When me touching at the place, me now watch the face. Everything it a go sell off. We have liquor ready case. Tell them rolling bumper, man them whining.
We begin in Trinidad and Tobago, where Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is accusing immigration officers of holding the nation to ransom. This after scores of travelers entering the Piarco International Airport were inconvenienced for several hours on Sunday because only 2 immigration officers turned up to process arriving flights. Dr. Rowley said the action taken by the workers at a time when the country was in a financial strain was self-serving.
I was extremely disheartened on Sunday when I saw what public servants did at Piarco Airport.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley following the no-show of immigration officers at the airport on Sunday. He said while the country faces challenging times, the action taken was unacceptable.
Here it is, as Prime Minister, I'm telling the country, we are having to borrow money to pay salaries at the end of the month. And the most comfortable of public servants could find nothing to do but to absent themselves from work and to hold the population hostage in Piarco Airport for 5 hours. And that is supposed to be understood by the rest of the population.
Prime Minister Rowley said a thorough investigation into the incident will take place.
That matter is now with the Minister of National Security and the Attorney General, and I expect that those who intend to hold the country to ransom will understand that there are people in this country who are not prepared to accept that, as we work hard to ensure that everybody gets an opportunity. It cannot be that when you get an opportunity, you turn horsewhip for the rest of us.
Prime Minister Keith Rowley ending that report from Marie Hull of C News. Over in the Bahamas now, police are searching for illegal Haitians who landed on the island over the weekend, and a warning has been issued to people who may have assisted them. A large empty sloop was discovered in Adelaide village on the island of New Providence on Sunday afternoon. But there was no sign of the migrants, and authorities believe the Haitians had help. Immigration Director William Pratt has warned that anyone found to be hiding them would be jailed, fined, or even both. Over to another story now. President of Jamaica's main opposition, People's National Party, Dr. Peter Phillips, says the party is prepared to pursue all avenues, including the courts, to get changes to the proposed National Identification and Registration Act. He said the PNP maintains the legislation has too many flaws. A total of 268 amendments have been made to the bill by both houses of Parliament, and Phillips reiterated that there are some clauses in the bill that are in breach of the Constitution. The clauses he identified include one that makes it mandatory for citizens to register for the national ID and stipulates a significant fine for citizens who do not register. He says another flaw is a provision that denies Jamaican citizens access to necessary public services if they are not registered.
And that means that even persons who might have a conscientious objection to being registered, for whatever reason, under the NID system, nevertheless has a right of access to the services of the state. And so we think that despite the government using its majority in the Senate to pass the bill over the objections of the senators from the People's National Party, they need to reconsider their position, and it is not too late to do so.
Phillips says it's not too late for proper consultation. The PNP maintains that the bill should be put to a joint select committee of Parliament where members of the public can give their feedback.
We are hoping still that the government will reconsider its position, and we reserve our rights to do all that is necessary in whatever forum, including the courts, to ensure that the rights of the Jamaican people are not trampled upon.
Is there a timeline that you'll be giving the government to?
Well, they will have to bring it back to the Parliament soon, so we will see.
Stay with us. Your Midday Sport is next.
Grow your business or promote your event through the services offered by the Caribbean Media Corporation and CaribVision. Our distribution provides a platform on cable, terrestrial television, and websites. We cover carnivals and events from across the region. We can bring your event live and alive to the world. For music makers, program producers, businesses, we can expand your reach to in excess of 2 million households daily. Our other services include news updates to enhance your media products, studio space for program and development. We can facilitate the launch of new products and services and training. Contact us and we will help you unleash your creative ability, develop products and services, and provide the medium to watch them grow. Contact Loretta Skeet at cmccaribbean.com or call her 1-246-467-1044 or 1-246-253-3889. Call and book your carnival or event today.
West Indies are expected to face a fiery test in their only tour game later this month after selectors yesterday named the exciting pace trio of Lockie Ferguson, Adam Milne and Scott Cougelligan in a strong New Zealand A side for the three-day match in Lincoln. Now, the 26-year-old Ferguson has impressed in 7 one-day internationals and a T20. Now, the experienced 26-year-old Milne has played 40 ODIs, while Cougelligan has also 25. He played a single ODI. Todd Astle and Colin Munro, both with test experience, have been included in the side, while wicketkeeper Tom Blundell has also been named in the 11 in what could be a trial ahead of the test series. West Indies, currently in a preparation camp in Australia, will face New Zealand A at the Bert Sutcliffe Oval starting November 25th ahead of the first test in Wellington on December 1. And Kieran Pollard's match-winning half-century trumped Carlos Brathwaite's career best maiden T20 50 as Dhaka Dynamites rallied to beat Khulna Titans by 4 wickets with a ball to spare in the Bangladesh Premier League yesterday. Sent in at the Sharif Bangla Stadium, Titans reached 156 for 5 of the 20 overs, with the West Indies T20 World Cup star Brathwaite top scoring with an unbeaten, entertaining 64 of 29 deliveries. That's Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.